Morning guys, welcome to the vlog. Riley's over here this morning eating her food. She's eating some strawberries. Are you eating strawberries?
Orange apple.
An orange apple? Look at her crazy bedhead. She's watching Muppet Babies on TV because that's like her favorite thing to watch right now. What you doing? Why is the TV so loud? TV is always so loud in my house. Jackson is over here. Put him in his little muscle shirt. Good morning. Good morning. He didn't sleep great last night. He was up every like 2 or 3 hours. So he was a little restless last night. I actually got somewhat dressed today. I'm in leggings as opposed to just pajamas because I have a couple errands I have to run. I have to go to the kids' pediatrician here, like their old pediatrician. I have to go see them to sign some papers and stuff, and I have to pick up a prescription for me. So I've got a couple things that I have to do out of the house today. Joe's over there working on the couch. Let me see your stickers. You're gonna put them on the floor? Yeah. She's been fascinated with this new little sticker book. They have like puffy stickers, so she gets to like move them around. They're little dinos because you guys know that she is obsessed with dinosaurs. Which one is that one?
A brontosaurus.
A brontosaurus?
How to turn around.
You're gonna turn them around? So I bought her these. I thought she would like them because obviously she likes dinos, but it comes in a set of 3. So there's one that's like ocean animals, I think, that I haven't given her yet, and one other one. But for now, she's been playing with the dinos. What you doing, little buddy? This guy has been so happy. And he has been screaming at the top of his lungs. Maybe later when he gets super excited, I'll show you. But he's been super loud. And this is his new favorite thing, by the way. I unclip this ball. Where's your butterfly? I don't know. But I unclip this little ball. And he likes to put this like in between his feet. And he puts it in between his hands. It's super cute. Here's your ball. Here you go. There you go. So he's gonna hang out here for a little while. I'm gonna try to make some breakfast because then I have an Amazon Fresh order that's coming in. They said the window's like between 8 and 10, and right now it's like about 9. So I'll wait for that to come in and then I'll start running my errands. Hi, Gordo. How are you holding that with just your little toes? Here. Here you go. Good job. Okay, so I just checked the status of my Fresh order and it said it was outside. So here it is. All right, so here's everything that I got. So you can see like there's like cold stuff too that we got. And last time they brought it in like an insulated bag, but I guess since my like delivery window was early in the morning, they didn't feel like it would have to be insulated, but definitely couldn't have sat there all day long because otherwise it would have gone bad. So I got my creamer for my coffee, 2% milk, organic milk for Riley. I got some goat cheese. I like these little salads, so I've been having some of these for lunch, so I grabbed just one of them. I got some deli meat, so turkey and ham, Sour Patch Kids, some chips. This is all just garbage, but just, you know, stuff that tastes good. And some cookies. These cookies, I got this for Riley because Riley goes through a box of this like every 2 days. And then some bananas, blackberries, blueberries, 2 things of raspberries, some strawberries, green beans, some mint chocolate chip ice cream, and this fried rice. Like it's like a rice cauliflower that I've never tried before, but I wanted to try. And then I got these Terra plantain chips. These are so good. And I got these for Riley to try, these mini cheddar cheese little sandwich cracker things, and then some popcorn. I think that's it. So just a few things that we needed here at home because my mom had just done another order, but I wanted to add some stuff for me and Joe. Oh no, why are you sad? I got Jackson in his little chair so I can give him his cereal. And Riley always comes over, it's so cute, and she turns on the music for Jackson so that he has like music playing. Jackson's all done with his cereal, but I wanted to show you guys that this is what we've been giving him for like the last week. We switched from rice cereal to oatmeal cereal. It's the same brand, but now he's having the oatmeal cereal and he seems to like it just as much. All right, so my mom is doing me the huge favor staying with the kids so that I can go run these errands, but I haven't really explained like why I have to go to their pediatrician's office. So it boils down to the fact that when we first came down here to Miami to see my parents, we thought we were only going to be here for 3 weeks. We were going to be here for 3 weeks, and then at the end of June we were planning on doing like a big family trip, a big family vacation with my mom, my sister, everybody in North Carolina. So we were going to be here for 3 weeks, then go back home to Virginia, and then meet up with everybody in North Carolina at the end of June, and then go back home. Now what we're doing instead is we're just gonna be staying here in Miami until we go to North Carolina. So we're gonna be here the entire month of June. And so I called their old pediatrician and explained the situation to them, and they're like, sure, you can bring them in for their appointments, because Jackson is due for some vaccines now at 6 months, and Riley has to be seen now that she's gonna be 2.5. So that's why, and I'll talk to you a little bit more about like why North Carolina and stuff like when I get back home. But yeah, let me just go do this because it's raining and stuff, and that's like one of my like least favorite things to do, is to be like driving on the road when it's raining. So I'm gonna go do that, and I will talk with you guys in a second. So I just got done signing the papers. The nurse was super nice. She just brought out a clipboard to me. I signed the stuff, and that's it. So at least they'll have Jackson's medical records when I come to bring him for his appointment. But before I like hit the road driving again, I got super emotional driving down here because the kid's pediatrician is by our old house, and I don't know why, but I just got so emotional because like it hit me that like I miss normal so much. Like, I miss having a routine. I miss not necessarily my old house itself, it's just I miss like being settled, and I feel like lately nothing has been settled. You know, we got up to Virginia, and then as soon as we were in our house, then the coronavirus hit, and I wasn't even able to start really getting any kind of routine in order. And then now we're down here with my parents again, and I'm super thankful to be with my parents and to have the time to be with them and for them to be with the kids. I'm just really craving a sense of normal, and I don't know when we're gonna have normal again, and it just makes me really scared and sad, because there was a time, like I don't know what, like a year ago, there was a time when I was home with Riley and we had our house, and things just were, I don't know, they were just more normal. And you know, we had our routine, and my mom would come over once or twice a week, and then on the weekends we'd go to my parents' house, and I miss that right now. I miss that sense of normal, and turning on the TV and not having a bunch of just upsetting things all day long. So I don't know, maybe it's just because for once I had some silence and I got to think about things on the drive over here. But it was crazy because I was driving, and all of a sudden it just like was this overwhelming like nostalgia, I guess, or like this overwhelming just feeling of like, man, like I really miss that time when things were just a little bit less chaotic. And like I said, I don't know when we're gonna have that again. So lots of emotions, a lot of things that I am dealing with, but I have to have faith that there will be better days, and I have to have faith that eventually we will get into a routine and things will be more normal, and those days are ahead of us, and I have to hold on to that, because that's really what I'm craving and what I want. And I know that you guys have stuck by me through all of the moves, and you know, selling our house and moving with my parents, going up to Virginia, and now we're back. Like, you can see that this is just a very hectic, crazy, unsettled period in my life right now, and I'm just not used to that. So I'm just trying to process it all. But look, it's such an ugly day outside. Luckily it wasn't raining too bad on the way over here, but I'm gonna head back and hopefully don't get caught in a huge rainstorm. I'm a very anxious driver even when it's sunny outside, so when it's raining I just have so much anxiety, because like, I don't know, it must have been like 5 or 6 years ago, I was actually driving home from visiting Joe at his apartment. We weren't like living together yet, and it was raining, and I actually got into an accident on the highway. A car slammed in to my car from behind and then pushed me into the car in front of me, and so I was sandwiched in between two cars. And I remember that it was just pouring rain, you could barely see anything. So I think I still have like just, you know, some bad thoughts from that, like some PTSD from that accident, that every time it's raining I just get very anxious. So I'm gonna drive carefully. I'm listening to like some worship music, and I know that that sounds really corny, but the music is actually really, really good. So it's like very like modern worship music, but it's really pretty. It's from an artist called Bethel Music. I've never heard of them before. I think that's what they're called. I don't know. I saw it on somebody's Insta story the other day, and I looked it up, and it's on YouTube. Like, their whole album is on YouTube. but it's really good. So I don't know if you guys are into that. I've never ever been into that before, but I figured I'd give it a try, and I really like their new album. So I will link it down below if you guys want to check it out. I made it back home, and look at what Riley wants. She wants my hand sanitizer. Are you a mad scientist?
No, I'm a happy scientist.
I'm a happy scientist. Here, open your hands so we can get rid of the germs. Oh, she wants the whole thing like in her hands. That's not gonna happen. Let's go play with your toys.
Ding dong.
Ding dong. How about no?
Also yes.
Oh, so yes. It's her new thing. If I tell her no, then she says also yes. So I don't know who taught her that, where she picked that up from, but that is the epitome of my child. I tell her one thing and she says also yes. What is that? Glitter?
That's a quarter of 5 places made inside.
What do you use it? Do you use it to wash your hands?
No, the water means houses and then it's dirty.
It's dirty? Mimi's house is dirty?
Yes, it's all.
Oh wow, Mimi's not gonna be happy to hear that. Wash your hands? I seriously don't know what her obsession with hand sanitizer is, but literally anytime she sees a bottle of hand sanitizer, she wants to play with it. I don't know why.
What?
Makes her super happy. Oh, you're gonna wash the high chair?
And wash.
Okay, great
All
job.
5 places.
So yeah, I went into CVS today for the first time. Like, I haven't been into a store, I don't think, since all of this coronavirus stuff happened, and it was just so weird to be back in a store, to look through aisles. Like, I was in and out super quick because I just wanted to pick up the prescription, and luckily like the pharmacy was pretty empty, so I didn't have to like interact with a bunch of people. But on my way in and out, I was passing through like all the makeup aisles, and I was like, oh my god, like I miss just going to CVS and just like browsing through the aisles and like seeing what new makeup is around. And that's just something that I haven't done in so long. I did see that they had like some toilet paper, and I think they had paper towels. So some of the shelves were like stocked back, I guess, with those things, but I didn't really like look around. Like, I should have looked around for maybe like Lysol wipes or Clorox wipes or whatever, because we haven't been able to find those in forever, but I just wanted to like get in and out real quick.
More muffin babies.
Excuse me?
My muffin babies.
She calls Muppet babies muffin babies. You like those?
Kermit.
Kermit?
Carlo is blue.
Carlos the blue frog? And who else?
And Kermit is green.
Kermit is green. Do you like Miss Piggy?
Yes.
I like your dance. Look at her dance. I cannot. What is this dance, Riley? Good job, Gordy. Alright, it is time to get Jackson, because he just woke up from his nap. Hi! Little crabby boy. We weren't able to put him in the Merlin suit because he had peed through, like this morning it was wet and it wasn't dry yet because we put it to wash. Hi! But my mom says that he fell asleep super quickly without the suit, and he slept for like almost 40 minutes, so it was a longer nap, and he was just totally without anything. I'm so proud of you. Hi, cutie! He's seeing himself in the viewfinder. Hi! You guys have been telling me that he's getting so big, and he is. It's insane. He's getting chunky, and he's just getting to be like a little baby. He's definitely not a newborn anymore, and it makes me happy and sad at the same time. But he's getting to be so fun. Why are you always slapping me? That's pretty rude. All right, I gotta go feed him because it's been a little while since I feed him, so let's go do that. It's for Jackson? No, Jackson can't have chips. I went to pour myself a little bowl of barbecue chips, and Riley decided that she wanted to try them, and now she has stolen my chips. This little miss that never tries anything new, she saw these and was excited. What? Hey, those are my chips, okay? Why are you putting them down there? Those are Mama's chips. So here's something I don't think I've shown you guys in my vlogs. I think I showed you guys on Instagram, but we brought this little saucer thing out that we had from when Riley was little, and we had kept it here at my mom's house, and we put Jackson in it, and so he's been hanging out in his little saucer, and he likes it. I think it's so cute. He plays with all the different toys, and he turns himself around. I thought he was too little to be in here, but the doctor had told me that we could start putting him as long as he could kind of hold his head up, and he can. So this is another thing that we do to kind of keep him entertained when he's getting a little fussy.
Jackson.
What?
Jackson hit your chips.
He hit your chips? Yeah. Can we share?
No.
Yes.
I shared with Riley. I missed the chips.
Those are yummy chips, huh?
That's for Riley.
It's for Riley?
The boy play toy.
What, he took your toy?
Yes.
He's putting everything in his mouth, so.
Oh, he's putting in your mouth.
Yeah, he puts everything in his mouth because his teeth hurt.
Oh, it's a honey.
Yeah, his teeth hurt.
Oh no.
What?
Toy fell off.
His toy fell? Say, here you go, Jackson.
It's putting in your mouth.
Yeah. This little guy is starting to get cranky in there, so I'm gonna have to take him out. But look, he's still playing with his little toy. What are you doing?
I'm going under. I'm going under.
You're going under there? Going in the tunnel? All right, so Riley went upstairs with my mom to take her nap, but I wanted to just talk a little bit about North Carolina since I told you guys that I would tell you like why we're going there instead of anywhere else. So growing up, I used to go to North Carolina like every 2, 3, maybe 4 years. Like we went to North Carolina a lot because my grandparents have a log cabin up there. So it was always like a big family thing and just something that we really look forward to doing again. Because it's been probably like 6 years, I want to say, since we last went to North Carolina. Joe actually went to North Carolina with me once, right babe? We went, I don't even think you went twice?
We done summer and winter.
Oh yeah, so we've done 2 times with Joe. Like Joe's gone with us 2 times. We went in the summer and winter. I don't remember that we went twice. Yeah, that's right. I used to take like all of my boyfriends like when I was like in high school, like, you know, every time that there was a family trip, they would tag along, but they all went once. So Joe was the first guy that I took to North Carolina twice. So that's how he knew that he was probably gonna be the one marrying me. But anyway, it's really nice. So we haven't been obviously with the kids since it's been so long, and we're really looking forward to just like spending time with the family all cooped up in the log cabin. I have some pictures here. This is like an old book. This was 2009. So my sister's probably gonna kill me, and my brother, look how small he was there. But this is what the log cabin looks like. It's a really pretty log cabin. This is like a tree house that they used to have. I don't even know if it's still there. But it's always been just like a really nice family trip that we've gone on. So I'm really excited that we'll get to do that. Obviously it won't be winter when we do it since it's gonna be now at the end of June. But it'll be a nice place to go and make memories. Look at how horrendous this was back in the day. So yeah, we're gonna go make some memories. God willing, if everything is okay and we can make it up there. But I think Riley will really like it because there's like a little creek, a little like stream in the backyard area, and I think that she'll enjoy just like being in the enchanted forest. Like anytime I see any like woodsy area, I tell her it's the enchanted forest from Frozen, so I think that she will really enjoy that. So hopefully, like I said, if God willing, if everyone is healthy and everything is okay and we can make the trip, we'll be doing that, and I'll get to vlog it a bit and show you guys our North Carolina log cabin. See what that little guy thinks of it too. Look how funny he looks when he's in this bouncer. All right, new scenery back in our room because I don't know what to do to keep this little dude entertained. Like he gets fussy, and since his naps are not that long, like his naps are like 40 minutes usually. Like some days he'll do a little longer, some days it's a little less, but his naps are typically around 45 minutes these days. But that's still not very long, so there's a lot of time that I have to keep him entertained, and he just kind of gets bored. So I kind of keep moving him around, bringing him to different toys, flipping him from his stomach to his back, putting him in the bouncer, all of that, just to pass the time. He's been flipping over a lot more lately. Like he can flip onto his back from this position. Like he'd do it every once in a while, but I'd say the last couple days he's been doing it a little bit more frequently. So that's kind of his new thing, to just kind of topple over. But like the other day out there where his playmat is, it's tile, like on the floor. My mom's floor is tile, and he was like in this position, and then he went to topple over, and I literally caught him like a millisecond before his head hit the tile. But yeah, he's like toppling over now, and I have to kind of be careful and make sure that he's like on a comfortable surface when he's doing that. This is a toy that he really likes, these little bandana buddies. I've linked them before for you guys, but I will link them for you guys again. But it's crinkly in places, and then it has places that they can teeth and stuff. So he really likes this little dog, and they have different things. Like Riley had a cat. She used to have one that was the same thing, but it was a cat. I don't know what other ones they have, like off the top of my head, maybe a lion. Like they have a couple different ones. But this is the one that we have for him. He got this for Christmas. All right, so I really wanted to have this conversation with you guys without Jackson here because I feel like it's hard to focus sometimes when I'm trying to like film serious conversations, and then I have to be making sure like in the viewfinder that he's okay and all of that. So bear with me. I'm gonna try to gather my thoughts, but there's been a lot going on in the world lately. I don't have to tell you guys that. Unless you live under a rock, you guys know that there's been a lot in the news, in the media, on social media. A lot of bad things are happening in the world. That being said, I really hope that my videos are an escape for you guys. I hope that my videos are positive and that they encourage you to just, I don't know, just survive as a mom. And I think most of you guys that watch my channel are moms, and you're trying to just survive daily life, and we're friends, and I just show you guys what my life looks like with the 2 little ones, and that's really the purpose of my channel. The other thing I would hope you guys know by now is that I keep it very real with you guys. I am very transparent. I don't sugarcoat things because that's me. I have never been scared to talk about certain topics on my channel. We talk about all the things, right? We talk a lot about TMI, motherhood things, about my mental health, about how I'm feeling, my relationship with Joe, all of it. In the same notion, in the same way, I don't ever feel like I have to say something. I get to decide whether or not I want to bring heavy social issues, topics into my videos. And I'm saying this now just because I hope it's the last time that I have to say this. I typically will not bring politics into my videos. You guys know that I'm a Christian, and every once in a while I'll show you a book. Are you really spitting up on me? See, this is why I didn't want to do this now. But every once in a while I'll tell you like, look, I'm listening to this song, or here's this book, but I don't ever try to say, you know what, you can't watch my channel if you're not Christian, or can't be friends because you think differently, or you vote differently, or you have different beliefs. I believe that you can still be friends with other people and learn from other people, and at the end of the day, just be kind to other people despite their opinions and their beliefs. And so I say all of that because in the last couple days, I have witnessed so much toxic negativity towards everyone and about everything, and it's been really, really bad. There are a lot of hard things going on right now, and I will be the first one to tell you I do not agree with racism. I was brought up to believe that people are all equal and that you don't treat someone differently because of their skin color or their race or their age or their gender or whatever. I think you guys know, if you watch my videos, that I'm a kind person, or at least I try to be, right? I'm not perfect, but I try to be a kind person. And I'm gonna teach Riley and Jackson to be kind people and to be nice to everyone. And so yeah, in the last few days, I've been praying a lot, honestly, for just the state of our world and for humanity in general, because we've gotten to a place where unless you have the exact same opinion as someone else and express that opinion in the exact same way that they want you to, you get harassed. You get told that you're not doing enough. You get told that you're wrong. I am absolutely going to do my part whenever I can, in the way that I can, especially starting here in my home, to teach my children to be kind-hearted, Jesus-loving people. And that's what I'm doing, okay? Anything else that I choose to do or don't choose to do, I don't have to announce it. I don't have to be sharing on social media every single day. I don't have to change my status. I don't have to use certain hashtags. And so I'm just here to tell you how I feel about this, right? This is my opinion, and everybody is entitled to their own opinion. I believe that we're allowed to share opinions, and I think that's how we learn and how we grow. But I will always voice for that opinion to be shared in a respectful way. And I think I've always made that clear, because I've told you before in the past, when I get hate comments just about like motherhood things, or if I get a nasty, mean comment about something that I'm doing with my kids, or people have commented ridiculous things about how I look or how I talk or whatever, I don't give that time of day, okay? Not over here, not on my channel, not in my comment section. If you're gonna be nasty and you're gonna be rude, I will delete that comment, and I am not ashamed to say that I will delete it, because there's no room for that here. This is a positive place of learning and of being kind-hearted to our neighbors, to our community. We're not always gonna agree on things. We're gonna have different ways of doing things in our motherhood lives. Like some of you guys don't agree with sleep training. That's okay, I know that. And I always welcome different opinions on things, and there have been plenty of times when people have pointed out like, oh, maybe you shouldn't do this, or here's a resource that you can look into. I'm all for that, as long as it's respectful. But I wanted to make it very clear because I don't see this getting any better anytime soon, to be honest with you guys. I think it's just gonna get worse and worse, like indefinitely. Like I just don't see an end to this. I want to make it clear that I'm not going to be bullied into sharing anything. I'm going to produce the kind of content that I want to produce. And if by me doing that, you think I'm a certain way, I am sorry. I know in my heart that I am a good person. I know in my heart what I am doing and what I am not doing. And do I feel the need to share that all the time with everyone? No. I know that I love people of all colors, of all sexual orientations, of all anything. I believe in being a good person. And I might get hate for that because that's the world that we live in. If I decide to bring politics into my channel, it's because I want to. If I decide to bring social issues into my channel, it's because I want to. And just because I don't, doesn't mean that I don't care. Doesn't mean that I support one way or another. But yeah, the world is a bit upside down in my opinion right now. I've been praying a lot, praying for the world that our kids are gonna grow up in. But I hope that they still live in a world where there can be differences, where there can still be respect, and where people can talk about things nicely. I hope that you guys still understand that I support the Black community and that I love all of you equally, the same. I do not condone any kind of violence. That's also not okay. So there's no place for hate or violence here, and that's just something that I don't agree with. So that's all I'm gonna say because this guy's getting cranky. I love you guys so much. Look, I will show you guys one more thing. I went to go grab something that I bought Riley because the other night while I was going through a bunch of Insta stories and reading a bunch of resources and stuff, one of the things that I've been really enjoying is like when people share like books for your kids and like different toys. So I stumbled across like this article from this woman who I think she has like some kind of like a kid blog, like a toys for kid blog, I guess, like where she shares different toys for kids, and she put together a roundup of like some diversity inclusive toys that you can use to teach your children about different things. And I came across this that I thought was super cute for Riley. So this is a set of blocks, and I know that she will love them because you guys know that she likes like little people and like little wooden things. And so I thought that this was cute because it has different people of different professions, and they're all different races. Like this is a fireman, you have like someone who's there like with a crosswalk, there are police officers, and obviously they have different skin tones. Some of them are women. There is they're little kids, so this is like a little boy, and then I think this one is someone on a wheelchair. Yeah, a little boy on a wheelchair. And so I thought that they would be cute, like for her to play with, and then that way she can kind of see that people come in all different shapes, sizes, colors, and it would be something that she would really like to play with. So I got her this off of Amazon. I will link it for you guys if you guys are interested. It wasn't very expensive, and again, it was just something that can be used as a good teaching moment for her and that I think she'll really like. So now that's it. I know that this video was very chatty, but that gives you a little update on what we've been up to, how things have been going here, the fact that we're gonna be staying a little longer, and just my thoughts on the world right now. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys to pieces. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.